Hey, good morning. It's April 7th, a little after 7:08 a.m. I had to redo the recording, little technical difficulty. Sorry about that. What I wanted to show you in crude was that this area at the bottom of the River of Gold, the low volume node, the bottom of the River of Gold is also the 61.8% Fibonacci. The 50% is here at the point of control, and we're at the 38.2 right here. So the River of Gold is the big Fibonacci zone. So this is where our trade is going to launch off of. And if it comes down to the bottom area, because we're in such a strong uptrend, we should be looking to enter the market at this level. And here is the 1 hour initial balance, 37.12. So I doubt it will come down and hit this high volume node. If it gets way back down here, I really do think we're just going to range. If it continues up above the Fibonacci areas and returns higher, then we'll probably trend or at least test this high volume node depending on how low it gets. So the earlier the turn, the VWAP upper weekly is sitting at the 38.2. So this is actually a very good location. But since the low volume node is sitting on the 61.8, that is also equally a good location. So anywhere really that you get a red-white candle combination, you may get one here and go up 2 bars and it flush down to the 61.8. You just never know. But that is a trade opportunity when you get that candle color change inside the River of Gold in the direction you want to trade, as you can see. Like this example is perfect because you think it's going to continue the trend, but it flushes down to that lower level and then goes. So and it looks like we're coming right into these 2 levels to the left. Let me get my rectangle. Okay, there's a level that I'll be looking at, and otherwise I'll be looking at this level right here. Or that one. One of the two, I'm going to be looking for my bounce. So I'll be ready, and I'm going to have like a 30 tick stop. So I come over here and I change this. For my stop box, and I can move it below the low of my entry. And so I want to be below the stop box and trail it up as price moves. And shoot for a target. That's simple. So we'll see how this does. The E-mini, let me change over charts. Is also a pretty good looking chart. We hit the weekly VWAP upper and reversed. Just, beautiful price action on these levels. And the bar, it makes it look easy to trade it if you give yourself a wide enough stop and you're able to get a direction that you want to trade in and leave a wide enough stop. You can generally successfully get a small profit target out of it and then close the trade. And then once you learn how to do that on a consistent basis, is one way to develop a short-term intraday trading plan. So learning where the levels are that price goes back to and either executing a trade at that location in the direction of the overall trend or waiting for a confirmation of a candle close and then entry, which I do. I've learned that entering low will often get me knocked out as the price probes lower to a lower level. So I've learned to wait for that candle close, but that's just the way I prefer trading. And that's the way my system is really designed, as a trend continuation in the direction of a condition like above the river of gold, you want to generally go long. Below the river of gold, you want to go short. And when the river of gold is going sideways, you sell the top and you buy the bottom. Generally, until the trade breaks the level. And once it breaks the level and comes back and tests it, then you go long. So we're back at a testing area. It's just depending upon what wants to sweep down and get these stops before taking off. But that's all there is to it. Just wait for your level to set up and then go with the trade. And wait for that candle change. And then get in your direction and leave yourself some room to be able to successfully manage the trade. So very simple, appreciate it. I'm staying away from the yen because I think the trade is over. In fact, I thought it was a good time to take a short on the yen. But that would be, like I said, very brave. But, probably best not to do that but at the current time, but you never know. I like that top. So that's my game plan. Appreciate it. If you want any questions about any of the other templates, the 30-minute template is one I usually use to try to use for my trading systems. I like to have this trend requirement, my own little personal algorithm for the 30-minute chart. And I like to stay in this general overall direction to increase my odds of success. That doesn't mean that every single tick is going in my direction. I'm just generally going in a much larger, as you see, direction before the trend lagging indicators signal that, using volatility and momentum. So I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And y'all have a successful day trading today. Thank you.